World 3. And we didn't get all the golden gates, but that's because we still need to solve them in the rest of the worlds. Eastern Wetlands.
After
Interesting.
Wonka found those labs, I started thinking, where did all the tech come from? So I had a look at the serial numbers, and it turns out the answer is New Alexandria.
Oh. Wow, I guess that makes sense. After the explosion, the colony was abandoned. Nobody ever went back for all that stuff.
We had enough to deal with. So many dead.
So that's one question answered. But how did they go from scavenged Alexandria tech to all this?
How did we go from nothing to where we are now? Through the application of reason and the right tools.
He's onto something. Yo, that's something that... What the heck is that? It's dangerous. Once again,
Look at the
8
size
puzzles
of that
to solve.
structure.
How does the material support so much weight? Is it the same stuff as the other buildings?
Yeah. I know it looks like some type of concrete, but the molecular structure is completely different. Whatever it is, it's a lot stronger and less brittle.
Are the labs made out of the same material?
No, that's just ordinary concrete. Although, it does have some molecular weirdness going on, too. Too little variation in the grain.
Some concrete? The heck?
Just when I thought we'd found all the weird stuff.
River!
So, humanity is great. I really believe that, and that's why I'm here. But I have to be honest with you, individual people, not always my favorite. I'm not the smartest guy ever, and I know that. But there are some people, man, some people are just so dumb. I don't even know if they're actually conscious. Sometimes I think their whole lives might be like a dream. They're just stumbling around, no idea what's going on, mumbling some random nonsense. And the thing you have to understand about our time period is that a lot of these people wield enormous power.
True.
They run whole countries and corporations. Yeah, that's right. We've handed over our civilization to people I wouldn't trust to tie their own shoelaces. And if they're dumb, then what are we? I don't honestly have an answer to that, so just please try to do better.
I feel that.
We begin with the self, because that is what determines our existence as individuals. But the self cannot exist without that which surrounds it. The citizen lives within the city, and the city lives within the cosmos. So now we must apply the principle we have discovered to the wider world and ask, if man is like a machine, could it be that the universe is similar in nature? And if so, what follows from that fact?
That is a valid question. Inversion. Yes, this is the blue equals red puzzle. And red equals blue. Ooh, we need more. They're not connected. Yeah, it did. Solution! Oh, the strike ball. Oh, yeah, it's at the center of the area.
I think about New Alexandria all the time. But realizing this place was built on its bones just brings it all back even more. We were so optimistic when we started. So full of ourselves. Thought we could accomplish anything. And then, in one single moment, it was all gone. I remember a flash, and then just lying there, realizing that my legs had melted. I tried to pull myself away from the fire, but the servos in my arms were broken. If Eustathius hadn't found me, sorry. Just some old scars.
Nah, man, you good. What the fuck is this?
When we go to New Jerusalem, I'm going to have a cat. He's going to be black and white, and his name is going to be Bean. And I'm going to make sure that he never gets sick, and he never gets old, and he'll be my best friend forever.
Bean is good. Alright, so first things first. The blue goes there. Then we need to connect that to that. Wait. Ignore that. That doesn't have to be connected at all. I can just do that. That's red. And we can have the red self-sufficient. We can take the nullifier away, or the inverter away. So then, we just say red equals red. But red also equals blue. And then we're all free. Oh. Casting advice. Oh, cat sitting. Peeing on my charging pod. Oh. This is also true. Bruce is just a bastard. You don't fuzzy, I love him. Oh, can't. He's just a bastard. Get that shit. Onward! Very forth. Or 3, sorry. More founding information, more lore. Oh, we've got green. Alright, so red makes red. Okay. And if we invert red, we get blue. won't do any good. Without a source of blue, at least. So, we do have a source of blue. That's our fuser. Nope. Sorry. Yeah, because this will just make red now. Need to get this through the door. Oh, sorry. But then if I take this away, the door is still closed. There's no secret route I'm missing. And I have to use red to open that door. And there's no source of blue out here. Obviously that does nothing. Do I get it through? So I need this on this side. Because then I need red and blue to make green. And the laser can't go through that. It just gets blocked. And this will just make red. I'm dumb. Alright, we got our blue. Now we've got our blue. We've got our red. Which means we get our pitch shifter. Which will equal green. Stop. Oh, this thing's canceling itself. Yeah, let's not do that. Solution.
Well done, 1K.
Thank you. On to puzzle 4. Puzzle 4? Puzzle 4 is right behind me, isn't it? There's no buttons here. Reef. Alright, so obviously blue makes red. Which makes blue. And now we have red. But nothing to do with it. Because we have to get blue on this side. Because we have red there. Becomes self-sufficient, which allows us to take this, turn it into red. Wait. And then we turn the red into blue. Easy. Place of longing, Paris. There's an ancient city called the City of Plates, one of the great capitals of the world, home of tradition and innovation alike. Place of one of the greatest revolutions in history, the moment that gave birth to modernity and all of its glories and horrors alike. The spirit of freedom that was born there, although suppressed by enemies and traitors, never entirely faded. Lived in the minds of artists for generations. Alright, World 5. Is what I would say. Hiccups. Oh, X marks the spot. Well, we know where that is. We saw that earlier. We're going out for some more secrets, cause I wanna know the lore and all that other shit, so let's go. Alright, so the head is there, which means the solution is over here somewhere. least I think it is. Yeah, whatever. We can solution that later on. Not one of these things. Oh, an animal. He's a fox! Alright, roll 5. This looks like something interesting. What was that? I'll look at that in a sec. That's World 6. World 5 is right here. We'll do that and then hit the World 6. And then see what's over the side. Gotta figure out what's going on! Interesting. So that's our way out. That's an inverse power switch. Curiosity. Alright, so that is blue, clearly. And that turns on the red light. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Oh no, the laser counteracts itself. I didn't think of that. The laser becomes self-sufficient. Which allows me to take this and this and connect it to that. Ta-da.
I sent the drone to have a look at one of the other puzzle clusters. It seems they remain inert until they're connected. I uploaded the pictures to the log.
Should we check them out with the VTOL?
Let's conserve fuel as much as we can. There's no point in going there if it's all dead.
That looks interesting over there. Check it out in the field. Hit it. Okay, so we've got blue. Then there's anti-blue and red over here. Or no, yeah, just like that. red. And that turns that off. How do we get everything through? Hmm. Weird self-fulfilling prophecy kind of deal. Alright, now that has become self-fulfilling. Huh. It's like we got part of the solution, but not enough of the solution. Which is the biggest problem of them all. Oh, and it turned itself off. Because now we have this off. But it cannot take this, otherwise it'll turn the whole thing off anyways. This is definitely part of it. That's not quite it. Needs to be further out. From the top. And then this becomes self-fulfilling. Which means I can take this through now. There we go. It's all about making those self-fulfilling prophecies. Becoming smarter. I guess technically because I went out through the back entrance, it took it a second attempt. Off to 7. Yeah, there was something over here. Was this it? No, it's just ornamental. That's not, that's a monitor.
The rotting remains of the old world should fill me with melancholy. Even here on this remote island, our ancestors could not escape their fate. And yet, I find there is something pathetic about these ruins that evokes anger and even contempt. I feel it is a mistake to accept this catastrophe with equanimity. What we see here should offend us. When witnessing this triumph of entropy, we should aspire to a warrior spirit, even a kind of hate of the past and its failures that will never allow such a thing to happen again.
Multiple blue into red, which we need the red to become a self-fulfilling prophecy. See how this works. And it nullifies. Because that is gonna become blue. Oh, I disconnected that. Sorry. Alright. the red. Okay. Now that it's shooting out red, it'll become the safe blue, right? Oh. Easy.
I admire your persistence, 1K.
I like puzzles. Oh, good. Echo of the Pest.
There's so much to discover on this island that sometimes it overwhelms me. Every lake, every forest contains an incredible, interconnected, permanently changing network of organisms. And every one of those organisms is almost infinitely complex and contains other organisms within itself. It seems impossible to ever really grasp.
That's biology.
But then, step by step, I do understand. It takes time and effort, but it's not impossible. And there's a lot of joy to be found in simply taking the time to truly study something. I spent 5 years studying a single flower, and it never got boring.
Alright, this one's gonna get complicated. Kind of. Can't stay on for long enough. I don't think that's meant for me. I can't really get up there. Is it a bait? Was it a great bait? Okay. Alright. So now that is permanently on. This cannot reach that. Which isn't the end of the world. Now I need to get the pure blue over. Which I can do by either converting. Oh, God. What if we reverse it? That doesn't solve the blue issue. We've got part of the freedom, but we don't have all of it. Which then becomes another not solution. Because then therein that generates the blue. Which I need blue to come from both angles here. Unless... if that do that... No, because I need the blue to go before the red. Therein lies the issue. I feel like this is close to the correct answer. Wait. Alright, so now we've got blue, but we don't have red. Alright, we got that thing off its joinky splunky. Which is a great way to get height. This it? That was it. It's a weird laser light show, but that was it. Alright, time to find the triangle puzzles. Looks like this is one of them right here. Pre-connected. Alright, so that is clearly red. Ooh, that does hurt. What is that power? Well, that's a later part of the puzzle, I'm sure. Alright, put her back. This is going to be blue. Oh, and that's blue too. Hey, now I got this. Shit. Okay. I need this to connect back to there real quick. So even it is good. Cool. Then deselect everything. Boom, boom. That's an easy puzzle. Alright, time to go find Star 2. Which is pretty close, judging by all this stuff. Oh, this is one of the pre-labs.
Every site we've investigated has had one of these labs, but they seem primitive compared to some of the technology we're seeing above ground.
Are we even sure that the labs and the puzzles belong to the same people?
There seems to be a connection between the experimental setups in the labs and some of the puzzle technology.
Correlation does not necessarily imply causation, though.
True. But just because we don't understand the connection, that
Anti-gravity?
doesn't mean it's not there. What we have here is two things that reflect each other. We just don't understand how that reflection works or what causes it.
Maybe Miranda can tell us.
Alright, where's the input monitor? This one. Because that hand didn't have a thing. Miranda's profile's in here. Carnal? Noma projects. Yeah, there are no schematics in that one. But there is another unknown this way. Yep, triangle puzzle. Just gotta find the entrance. Right here. Alright, so we've got blue into red. That doesn't want to match. Not the end of the world. Got a null. We've got this. Which can let me pass through here. We've got a red gate, a single line, and that. Sorry. Well, that line in doesn't connect. Maybe... should through this end. This is probably to get this to the other side. Oh, now this is off. The heck did that power? Is it half the gate? Yeah, it's the gate down. So I do need blue over there. Which probably means I need this over there. Yeah, this has to go to the other side. It's all good. Easy fix. And we're done. Alrighty. Time to head back. Make the bridge, talk to the Guardian. this one's... Is it gonna be Hephaestus? That's a puzzle. That's an open world puzzle. How is it connected to? I'm honestly surprised I caught that. See how faint that is on the skyline? It's connecting to here. Oh, you've got another connection. Down that way. Is that our source block? That connects to that pillar there. No, it goes further. Okay. To down there. Is this our source block? Seems... No, this is another one that Meridia was on. Weird. Because they're clearly connected over there. Actually, I wonder. Can this see it? No, it can't. It's over there. Oh, there's no solid line on it. But I could with this. You've got a light. Talking about those wild out-of-world connection puzzles. That do anything here? Nothing I can see. But now we can better see the blue light. Which I wonder if it just needed a light. Be out here solving puzzles. puzzles that ain't even marked. Because then that connects over to here. Doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe it was a way to shortcut this puzzle? I don't know. Yeah, what I do know is I've got a bridge to build. Honestly, felt like it made it easier to solve the puzzle. And we're up. Yo, Total Tiger, thanks for following. It's the Sphinx again.
When the craftsman Daedalus was imprisoned in the very labyrinth he had created, his only solace was his son, Icarus. To escape their plight, he fashioned wings of feathers and wax. He warned his son to fly neither too high nor too low, but his son, enraptured by the freedom of flight, flew too close to the sun. Thus the wax in his wings melted, and he fell to his death. What was the sun's error?
Hubris, but not that hubris. Impatience.
What matters the substance of his wings, if the sky was not meant for him?
The
After
sky
the
was
death
not
of his
safe,
son,
as of yet.
Daedalus withdrew in sorrow to a foreign land. King Minos came looking for the craftsman to exact his revenge. The answer to a riddle revealed where Daedalus dwelled, but for Minos, that answer was his ruin. Consider King Minos, burned in his bath, as you seek your own answer.
Well, I think the answer is frickin' laser beams.
The megastructure, it's opening. 3 receivers, 3 towers, 3 beams, as we suspected. I think this is an invitation.
Doesn't look that inviting to me.
If you consider the size of the entire structure, then that opening must be big enough to drive a building through.
Or the VTOL.
You want us to go in there, into the creepy triangular maw of
Yes.
death?
Maw of death? I think it looks charming.
If this place is dangerous, it could pose a threat to New Jerusalem. We have to investigate it.
Oh, all right. I'm not winning this, am I?
No, you're not.
Nope. Let's meet up with the VTOL,
Alcatraz, we gotta
everybody.
figure out what's
We're
going on.
going in.
Boy, we're gonna have to do that tomorrow. Mainly because it's kind
I
of late.
finished my analysis of the particle clouds. At first I thought they might be some kind of nanotechnology, but I was wrong. It's a lot worse than that. What we're looking at is a completely unknown type and state of matter. Completely inexplicable within our understanding of physics. Created and manipulated by someone.
Fascinating.
Fascinating indeed. But again, more secrets to be found tomorrow. Again, it's kind of late, and I gotta get up stupidly early on, I think, Friday morning. So yeah, thanks for joining Total Tag. See you everybody later.